Welcome to 5 Minutes of Mime, the longest running podcast dedicated to the performance art of mime. I am your host, S.E. Engerman. We here at 5 Minutes of Mime, the longest running podcast dedicated to the performance art of mime, apologize for not providing this week's show at the usual Thursday evening time slot. We couldn't tear away our students from watching the Olympic Mime-athlon. Memory is an important tool for the silent performer. Before we learn to create through art, we first learn to recreate what we have already experienced. This recreation, replay really, rewinds the record of our environment and upbringing, and in reliving our preceding endeavors, a rhythm of remembrance is released. Jacques Lecoq, the famous mime actor and instructor, would introduce an exercise of memory early in the course. In this exercise, the student is to imagine she has returned to a childhood bedroom. After a long absence, how will she enter? What things have changed? What has stayed the same? It is discovery and rediscovery. There are her old toys, books, furniture. Sense triggers memory. Memory triggers emotion. Emotion triggers movement. And so, for tonight's performance, we open a rediscovered toy chest. When I finally moved out of my parents' house, Mother turned my room into a space for her doll collection. Shelves hung on all four walls, lined with dolls of varying vintages. And the thing about a doll is, it's got lifeless eyes, black eyes like a shark's eyes. It doesn't seem to be living, but I'll never sleep in that room again. Thanks to all our guests on tonight's show. If you'd like to learn more, please visit us at 5minutesofmime.com. Join the conversation on our Facebook listeners page, the 5 Minutes of Mime Quiet Storm, and on Twitter at 5 Minutes of Mime. Send your comments to comments@5minutesofmime.com. Remember to visit the 5 Minutes of Mime store at TeePublic and leave a review for us on iTunes. From the 5 Minutes of Mime team and myself, S.E. Engerman, see you next Thursday. Until next mime, good night.